Welcome to Mamut Tutorials. Here we will examine the integration between Microsoft Outlook and Mamut Business Software. Through this integration, we can synchronize appointments, tasks, and the outgoing and incoming emails. First, we enable the integration. To do this, we click on Settings and then User. Here we must make sure that the default email address is registered. It is this email address that will be synchronized. Then we click on the Settings per Module and Outlook. In the drop-down list for Email Editor for outgoing email, we choose Outlook's Email Editor. We then select to use Outlook integration. We now see that there are available options below. First, we must decide whether the activities we create in Mamut automatically are transferred to Outlook. Note that it is the type of activity in Mamut that determines whether the activity is transmitted to the calendar or the task list in Outlook. This is controlled by settings in the Properties register. Read more about this in our help files. Then we choose what we want to be transferred from Outlook to Mamut. When we tick an option, we also get the choice to have automatic synchronization or manual. Automatic synchronization means that it will automatically create an activity in Mamut. If, for example, we received an email from a contact that is already registered in the Contacts module within Mamut with the same email address, then this email will automatically be added as an activity in Mamut. Note that anything that is created before we have enabled the integration will not be automatically synchronized, but we will have the ability to transfer manually. Please note that all subfolders of the inbox will also be synchronized. Manual synchronization means that we can manually create activities in the program. Here we select all elements that are to be synchronized, and we will get a list of items that will be synchronized in a separate list window. We can also remove the items that we do not wish to be synchronized. It is possible to import the attachments as we receive the email. We can set preferences for which file types we wish to import. We then click on the tab Default Values. Here we can choose the default values to be placed on activities that will be created within Mamut. We click OK to save changes. Please note that the next time Outlook starts up, it will go through the integration of all existing emails and calendar events, which may take some time. We start Outlook and we can see that we have a new menu bar. In Outlook 2010, we find the menu bar under Add-ins. By clicking on the New Email button, we can search for contacts from the contact register within Mamut before the creation of email to this or these contacts. When we select one or more items in Outlook and click on the Transfer button, a window appears with a list of the emails that can be synchronized. If there is no contact, we can easily make the contact from here so that the item can be transferred. We have received an email from Alan Smith, a new contact for the firm Example Company Limited, already registered in Mamut. We want to create Alan as a contact person for this company. We tick the email and select it to be a new contact person. We must now enter the contact name or part of it and press F5 on your keyboard. We then get a list of appropriate choices. We can choose the contact that we want and click OK until all windows are closed. Contact Alan Smith is now added as a contact person in the firm Example Company Limited. Next time we send or receive an email to Alan Smith, this will automatically be synchronized and create an activity in Mamut. The Transfer All button initiates the transfer of all items that fit the criteria we have selected in our preferences. we will first get a window where we can select items for transfer and take away or check the attachments before we accept the transfer. By clicking on the Open the Contact Card button, the contact card opens for that contact in Mamut, but only if Mamut has found a match on the email address. Clicking on Open Activity will open the relevant activity within Mamut Business Software. By clicking on Synchronization Status, we can see the synchronization information about the item selected in Outlook. Here we can see whether the item is synchronized, whether the contact is associated, and whether the activity has been created. By clicking on Settings, we can open the user settings for Outlook integration. This is the same window that was accessed through the Mamut program. You can also see the company database for which the integration is running. We have now shown you how to set up integration between Microsoft Outlook and Mamut and how it works. More tutorials can be found on our website.